Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing all new Christmas Dollar Tree DIYs for 2023. These are all really simple and they all kind of go together. They have that winter wonderland feel to them. This is just the first set of DIYs. I have lots more on the way. So let's jump right into today's video. And if you are new here, please do consider subscribing down below. Really love this first DIY. By the time we're done, it is going to be over 2.5 feet tall. So all you need to get started are 3 of these wood round signs from Dollar Tree. I found these in their crafter square. Just going to remove the twine from the top and paint them white. I'm using a matte white spray paint. You can definitely paint these by hand. These cover really easily with white chalk paint. I just usually find that spray paint is easier, but it did take 2 coats, so keep that in mind. Now, we do want to make sure to cover up these holes when we are stacking our signs together. As you may have guessed already, we are creating a snowman, and all you have to do is just hot glue these together. I found that the hot glue worked really well, and I am using the E6000 hot glue sticks. Those are the ones that I always use. I'll be sure to link those down below. I just ordered them from Amazon, but they do hold really well. Now, this next step is optional, but I found that it was really helpful. We are going to create a really easy kickstand. So this wood piece is also from the Crafter Square at Dollar Tree, and I'm also going to be using the back piece of this frame from Dollar Tree. So this part here is cardboard. You can go ahead and just trim it down, and it has a little hinge on it, and that is going to be the hinge for our kickstand. So I hot glued it to my piece of wood here, just stood my sign up so I can get the placement right, and I knew exactly where I had to glue it. Then I just put a bit of hot glue down and added that hinge piece into it. I did hold it upright until that piece was fully dry, and I am just using my scissors here to kind of force that hinge into the glue and then just holding it there. And now we have a working kickstand. Really easy and optional, but I found that this was super helpful, and then when you want to put it away, it does collapse flat. I did also add one of Dollar Tree's tumbling tower blocks to the bottom of my bottom circle. That way it had a nice flat surface to rest on. Now is the best part. We get to decorate our snowman, and this vinyl from Dollar Tree is great for this. It is self-adhesive and it has the paper backing on it, so you can go ahead, cut out whatever shape you like, and then just peel off the paper backing and add it onto your snowman. Mouth, I just cut out these squiggly circles to try and look like coal, and then I made larger ones for the eyes. I did decide just to cut a little curve into the bottom of them though, just to give him that extra happy look. Dollar Tree has a ton of accessories that you can add to your snowman. I found this hat there and this little scarf. They also had a plain one, but I love the look of the little snowflakes on this one, and it ties in perfectly with our winter wonderland theme. And finally, for the nose, I decided to just hand paint it. Used orange acrylic paint for the carrot, and then I just took a little bit of black acrylic paint to add some details, and then I kind of just smudged it out to blend it into the orange color. Really simple, but you can definitely just use vinyl for this part as well if you prefer. And this is how it turned out. I love this DIY. He is so large. He is sitting out in my living room right now, and he just looks so happy, and he is ready for winter. For this next DIY, you're going to need 3 of Dollar Tree's glass candle holders and some of their poster board stickers. They should have these items year-round, so I hope that they are easy to find. Now, I want to spell out the word joy, so that's why I went with 3, but you can definitely do another word. Noel would be really pretty if you want to pick up 4 of these. Once you add your stickers onto your glass jars, you just want to pick out what color you want these to be. To do something a little bit different, so I'm going to be using white and gold. I'll be sure to link both of these down below. This gold is my all-time favorite spray paint. And to kind of go for a little bit of a splatter effect, so I'm just doing little bursts here and there of the white, and then going over that with little bursts of the gold. You want to be sure not to get any paint on the inside though, so you can go ahead and just put some tissue paper in there while you're spray painting it. That way it stays nice and clear on the inside. Once it's dry, you can go ahead and remove your stickers to reveal your word. It gives it a really fun frosted look. And to fill these, I'm just adding some of the flameless tea lights from Dollar Tree. It's perfect. They have 3 in a pack, so you only have to get 1 pack, and you can display these any way you like, but I did want to just share this tray fits them perfectly. This one is from Dollar Tree. I did share this one in my shop with me, and it just fits them really nicely. And if you guys did see that shop with me, you will remember these candles. I told you that these were a top find for me this year. They are these beautiful snowflake candles. And I did hear from a few different people that these do indeed float. Figured we could try it out. That way you can get a feel of how they look. So if you run across them in the store, you can decide if you want to pick them up or not. So I went with the iridescent white and then one silver. I believe it also does come in gold, but they do float and they are beautiful. I think that these look so pretty sitting out on a table. So excited to find these lanterns at Dollar Tree. They are beautiful, but I knew that we would be able to really elevate the look of them from $1.25 to something way more expensive with just some paint. So we are going to be using that same gold spray paint, and we're only going to be painting the top portion. That's going to give it that really beautiful contrast. And you have two options here. You can go ahead and actually pop off the top. It is a little bit tricky to get back on. You absolutely can do it. I've done it before, but another option is just to use some painter's tape to block off the top portion. And like I said, we are going to be using that same gold spray paint. I did also just cover up the body of the lantern before I did start spray painting it with some tissue paper, and I just taped it in place. And I painted the top with 2 coats, and this is how they turned out. Now you just have to remove that tape to reveal your lantern. Really do feel like just adding that little bit of gold to the top does transform these completely. And I will be adding batteries too, because I wanted to let you guys see how these look with batteries. They do have a really gorgeous flickering effect. How pretty are these? Another thing I was thinking was you can even add a small rhinestone jewel to the center of each snowflake. That might look really pretty as well. This next DIY is so much fun. We're going to be creating a snow globe cake plate. So go ahead and pick any plate you like from Dollar Tree. I love the snowflake one. It is so pretty. And you're also going to need their small glass bowl. Now you can pick any accessories you would like to add into your snow globe. So this bottom piece here is our snow globe that we are creating. I went with these little trees and some faux snow. I did have to trim down my trees. They were a little bit too tall, but I do love the look of them. Next, you're going to need a permanent glue. I used E6000, and you want to just take your time with this step and carefully add the glue to the edge of your snow globe. Place your plate on top, apply some pressure, and let this dry overnight. The next morning, you want to go ahead and just flip it upside down and add some more glue to the edge where the glass meets the plate. Let that dry again overnight, and then you have a beautiful cake stand that is ready for any Christmas party. I think this one is so much fun, and you can get really creative with your snow globe. For this next DIY, I wanted to show some love to these DIY ornaments because I feel like these are so easy to just look over at the Dollar Tree and pass up on, but I really wanted to just make one this year. And these are the perfect DIY if you have leftover crafting supplies. So that's exactly what I'm using here. These 3 trees were left over from the last DIY. So go ahead and just make some really fun and unique ornaments. These are great to create as gifts for people. They're a beautiful personalized touch. They're really simple to create and so much fun. I have a cutting machine. You can go ahead and just cut out someone's name and add the vinyl to the front of the ornament for an extra personalized touch. And then you just want to go ahead and cover up that bottom portion with some ribbon. I'm using the candy cane ribbon from Dollar Tree. I just glued it in place, and then I created a small bow and then hot glued that to the front. But these are so fun to make. This is also a great activity to do with kids, or if you love to have crafting parties this time of year, get a bunch of these, get your friends over, and make some ornaments together. It would definitely be a really fun time. And that is everything for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I truly hope that you enjoyed these Winter Wonderland inspired DIYs. And like I said before, more are on the way. If you are not yet subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you find out right away when I release a new video. To subscribe to my channel, you can just click on my picture right here.